This is the first footage of the plane crash. The passengers and crew of flight MH17 were citizens of 17 countries. Most of them, 196 people, were from the Netherlands.
This is the Netherlands. There are a lot of things here from the Netherlands and Malaysia.
This tragedy has drawn worldwide attention to the events in certain areas of the Donetsk and Luhansk regions and Russia's role in them. Volodymyr Zelensky, speaking the other day at a conference in The Hague, said that justice had restored the full picture of that tragic day and that the perpetrators would be punished fairly.
We must remember why that crime became possible. We must remember that it is neither the only one, nor random. That catastrophe became just one of many catastrophes and tragedies caused by the primary Russian crime, armed aggression against Ukraine. It all started in 2014, and it continues to this day, taking the lives of our people every day.
The international investigation team established that the plane was shot down by Russia's Buk missile system. It was deployed near the town of Snizhne in the Donetsk region, which is not controlled by Ukraine. The launcher belonged to the 53rd Anti-Aircraft Missile Brigade of Russian Air Defense from Kursk. According to investigators, it had been delivered from Russia's Kursk region shortly before the shooting. The State Security Service of Ukraine released recordings of conversations between members of illegal armed groups on that day.
Yesterday, 2 Su aircrafts were shot down. Today was the second one. Thank God the Buk M came this morning. It's getting better. Of course, it's a bit difficult.
All 8 years, the Kremlin continues to deny its guilt. However, the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe believes that Russia was involved in the deaths of the passengers of MH17 flight. This is stated in a PAC resolution as of June 23rd this year. In addition, the deputies stressed that they are appalled at the disinformation spread by Russian authorities concerning the plane crash.
Instead of providing reliable information to the competent investigative bodies, the Russian authorities spread disinformation, including successive contradictory versions of the events designed to create confusion. As demonstrated by open-source intelligence published in numerous reports, the Russian authorities even went so far as to submit manipulated radar, satellite and other data in order to obfuscate the truth. From the resolution of the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe, June 23, 2022.
In June of this year, a court in the Netherlands found 4 Russian servicemen guilty of deliberately shooting down the plane. Igor Girkin-Strelkov, who was one of the key leaders of illegal armed groups in 2014, and his subordinates Sergei Dubinsky and Oleg Pulatov, as well as Ukrainian citizen Leonid Harchenko.
They did not push the buttons, but they asked for, received and used the book for their military purposes, which led to the shooting down of MH17. The defendants wanted to shoot down a Ukrainian military plane, but this does not change the nature of the charges under Dutch law. Thijsberger, prosecutor, in the Hague court during the reading of the indictment of the case in the downed aircraft, December 21, 2021.
The defense of one of the 4 defendants, the Russian Oleg Pulatov, spoke at the court sessions. He was the only one to cooperate with the investigation. According to the experts, the defendant's lawyer tried to drag out the trial in every way possible.
Only Oleg Pulatov has a defense. Nevertheless, it is clear that it works for all the defendants in one way or another and protects including Russia as a state. The defense keeps saying that the investigation was wrong, that everything should be reinvestigated first. Vadim Lukashevich, aviation expert, trial participant, in an interview with Belsat TV.
Court hearings in The Hague on the Malaysian Boeing case began in spring of 2020. In December 2021, the Dutch prosecutor's office requested life imprisonment for the accused. None of them has been detained to date. They live in Russia, which denies any involvement in the plane crash. The verdict of the court in the case of MH17 in the Netherlands will be announced at the end of this year. Reported by Paweł Stelmach, Victoria Sinko, UATV News.